London Fashion Week is often known as the edgier and more youthful of the fashion weeks, but it is showing signs of growing up. According to our WSJ Life and Arts Europe editor, Beth Schepens, who joins us now from London, many looks in the spring 2016 shows were more dinner party than disco, right, Beth?
Yeah, no, that's right. They really were. It's just amazing to kind of see the progression of these designers where people kind of think of London as still being really young, and yet a lot of them have been around for almost a decade now.
So let's go through some of the highlights you mentioned in your piece, starting with Christopher Kane. I mean, that label has really taken off, right? Now in its second decade?
Yeah, he'll turn 10 next year, and yeah, he 2 years ago received an investment from Kane, which I think kind of shows, you know, that has moved on to a different platform than when he started, and he's really been one of the true innovators since he started 9 years ago. He continues to be someone that people come and see, and you know, he's someone that can take an idea like a car crash and turn it into an absolutely beautiful collection that includes zip ties and lace and leather. I mean, it's really interesting.
Very exciting. Now, what about Erdem? It's also achieving some more commercial success.
Yeah, he is one of the few designers, well, there's actually quite a few that have opened their own standalone stores. And, you know, he's an interesting case because he started off in florals and now has really moved into intricate details in his designs, like the up close of his dresses, which were all inspired by this idea of prairie madness. So they had sort of a little house on the prairie idea, and a lot of the fabrics were really simple fabrics. They were like cotton or silk, but the way he took them and wove them and did things with them, they really looked quite couture, actually.
Sounds comfortable and wearable, but beautiful also. Now, what about Jonathan Saunders? What did he say about the way he's built his brand?
Right. Well, Jonathan, he is in his second decade, and in the last 9 months, he's taken on an investor and a new CEO. And, you know, and he's one of the designers that have benefited from the way the British Fashion Council has kind of stepped up and taken care of younger designers. He's won the BFC Vogue Fashion Fund Award, and he yeah, you can see in his collection this time, it was his first collection since this investment, really that he's had the time to do all these details. It was a really beautiful, really effortless collection that's very true to his aesthetic, but was obviously more grown up than maybe it has been in the past.
And finally, the big finale of the week, the Burberry show and designer Christopher Bailey's collection. It really hit some high notes.
Yeah, it really did. You know, it was a great collection of sort of streetwear and luxury, which is not something you really expect from a major luxury brand like that. And he said that while he was designing it, he was listening to a singer that has inspired him since he was young, a British singer named Alison Moyet. And he actually had her come out with a 32-piece orchestra set and sing throughout the whole collection. And it's the only time I've really seen a show where it got interrupted multiple times for people clapping just for her. It gave you kind of goosebumps listening to her.
Wow.
Watch the things go past.
Sounds very exciting and theatrical. Beth, thank you so much for all that.